to chase, grab, hold you hostage, and tase you. Okay? That's the most important part here. Tase you as part of the horror game. It makes the horror real. No! I didn't read it beforehand, and now I have 6 unrefundable tickets to this particular place. Okay? Note, we will never hurt you, and those that wish to play without full contact must specify it at our lobby before playing. Okay? Can you guys see this? I got fucking wrecked. Okay? I got wrecked, and this is actually healing very nicely, but from here to here was an actual like burn, like a scraped burn that was on. I had to crawl. Listen, I want to start from the beginning. I don't want to skip, okay? It's insane. It was bad, okay? My other knee also bruised. Ultimately, everything is completely pitch black, and there's yeah, we have candles like that are tea lights, but apparently every time you turned them on, it would aggro the scare actors, and they would come in and start like grabbing you. And because it's full contact, they could grab you and like drag you across the floor and steal your shoe. Everybody's shoes were getting stolen.
My hat got stolen.
You got it back, right?
I did at the end of the day.
Okay.
My shoes didn't get stolen.
But my bangs were like this. I was like, oh, I don't need to do my bangs. We'll be fine.
Okay, I found it. Are you guys ready?
I love this.
Oh my god, this is...
I know.
And this is me and Dan getting chased.
So this is when, they
you missed the part where I trip over his whole body.
Ow! You hear me hit the thing.
Can you guys hear that?
I go, ow!
She goes,
smack it. Ow!
I have a heart problem.
You
Don't
literally
tase me.
whimper.
Ow!
You literally whimper like a dog that got zapped.
It hurt.
Look. The walls. I'm like hitting the door frames with my body on accident. And I tried to get through that room as fast as I could. And then once I got into the tunnel, and it was really funny because earlier, me and Amanda were sitting in the tunnels waiting for everybody to like add numbers together so we could all like transfer information. And Amanda goes, I love the tunnels. It's so safe in here.
No one's gonna scare us in these tunnels because it was too like small and there wasn't a door that they could come through in the tunnel. So I was like, it's nice to have one person on one side, one person on the other. There's no one that's gonna scare us.
Right. So my body like relaxed. I got into the tunnel and I was like, I just have to crawl. And once I get there, got halfway through the tunnel, and the guy that was in the other room, I thought was going to be in the other room, was hiding inside the tunnel with a taser. So while I was in the tunnel, there was a guy with a taser in the tunnel with me. And I crawled so fast and so hard that by the time I got out into the other room, I like saw my friends. It wasn't like I couldn't even feel anything anymore. It was the scariest part of the entire thing, is having somebody right next to me in a fucking tunnel. I like threw the bag at Dan with the tiles in it and went into the corner and curled up into a ball. And
what we didn't tell her as well is that we figured out the code to the door before she went to get the pieces.
So I'm like crawling my happy ass through this little tiny tunnel, and all of a sudden there's a fucking man there with a fucking taser. And I lost my fucking mind. And I get back traumatized, non-verbal. The tiles are in somebody else's hands. And I'm like, the door is open and I can leave. And I'm just sitting in the corner like, that was horrible. The most horrifying experience of my life. And they were like, yeah, by the way, the door's been open this whole time. The entire time. We just guessed the right answer and we got out.
It was true. Factual. But it was fun. We would go back. We said that we would go back.
Yeah, but with a long buffer in between.
And we would go back.
You just gotta grab life by the sack sometimes. Roark. You know what? I love that. You do. You do just have to grab life by the sack sometimes. You gotta be afraid. Sometimes. I do wonder what he would have done had I just not done anything.